about humanity. So, something I'm big on is making the bed in the mornings and just resetting the space. I think it just helps clear the mind, make it a fresh day. And it just sucks coming home to a bed that is not made. Opening up the blinds, getting some sunlight in early, just really getting that zen spot trained to go. Living room, stellar, and the body's coming along. I feel better than I look. And I know that's weird to say, but it's just true. So I think we're back to where we started. Apple cider vinegar, Baja Gold sea salt, creatine. Been doubling the creatine. Been doing like 10 to 20 grams. Apparently there's some new research coming out that benefits to if you're tired or sleep deprived. The creatine will help fill the gaps. Cheers. Yesterday, I was pretty exhausted. I did workouts back to back to back, a little bit of stretching, but nothing worth recording. The chicken sausage, staple, easy to do, throw it in the air fryer. The eggs, there's a million ways to cook eggs. Maybe not a million, but a lot. So today I'm going to put the oven on 400, and I have this little like muffin baking pan, and I've made them before where you try and make them like Starbucks with like cottage cheese and peppers and onions and stuff. I'm gonna try the most simplest version today. Just spray some oil and then just drop an egg in each. And I'll do 4 for me, 3 for the fiance. I'm gay. Almost across. Egg bites were a success, so good that we threw them in the trash. We're just gonna have some honey, salt, chicken sausage. Come up here if you wanna be on camera. Goal for today in the gym is to do 6 sets on each body part.
Shrugs, if I remember.
Yeah. Ow! Well, since the egg bites were a fail, I had to improvise, and I made a second round. All right, see you at the gym. I start off every workout with foam rolling, and I pretty much start with the back, and then the glutes, hamstrings, quads, calves, just to make sure everything's lubed up. And then if I'm doing upper body, I'll stretch the lats out, just so my shoulders have more range of motion, and then stretching out the chest, and then I'll actually transition into actually foam rolling my chest out specifically. Then before I'm doing any pressing movement, I'm doing banded back and overs. This kind of loosens up my shoulder capsules and allows for any impingements to disappear. And then I'm doing some banded tension overhead presses, which is going to activate my stabilizers in my shoulders and just trying to prime those up before I head into some heavy Smith machine chest press incline, a favorite. Just constant tension on the upper chest. And I did a 15, 12, 10, 8, 8, 8 set on that. Then I'll go into a vertical pull using the mag bar. I really like this for the grip. I'll go pretty heavy, doing like 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps before moving into some shoulders. Now, this is a great exercise because you get some extra stretch on that medial delt, and just that additional adduction of the delt helps with the growth. And then I'm going to move over to some horizontal row. I'm doing a single arm heavy dumbbell row with 85 pounders. It's kind of all they went up to, but I'm doing 8 reps, 4 sets. And then I'm going to pair that with some chest flies for about 10 reps. Same thing, 4 sets. Then I'm going to finish off the shoulders with some face pulls on the cable, just trying to contract it. Think about squeezing a pencil between your scapula or your shoulder blades in the back. Getting a nice squeeze. You can go heavier, just make sure you get the contraction. And then I'm going to work on the forearms and the biceps by doing some kettlebell hammer curls, and that will really help with the weight being a little bit farther from the bicep. It'll cause my grip strength to kick in. Then I'm going to do some triceps. I'm doing single arm and double overarm. Supersetting these, so the triceps are going to be on fire, but It's growth, baby. And even when it hurts, you gotta get back in it. Now I'm heading over to Whole Foods. Just left Whole Foods, our little slice of comfort in this hellhole of a desert. And the gym was great. Burned a little too many calories. Can't go on this weight loss too fast. So I got a nice little fruit cup. All natural peanut butter fruit with some white chocolate veggie coating it. So I'm gonna have that, and then I'll show you what I'm eating after. Time to eat. But before that, let's do the annual health check on how I slept last night. I was also watching All Her Fault on Peacock, the lady that like loses her kid. So I went to bed a lot later. I went to bed at 3 a.m. and I ended up getting 7 hours and 38 minutes of sleep. And the real kicker was I was awake for 3, not bad. I got an hour and 23 minutes of REM. Okay, core sleep 5, almost 6 hours. The deep sleep was only 23 minutes. Like the difference that I feel today, getting 23 minutes of deep sleep versus yesterday getting an hour, is like night and day. Like that's half, and I feel like half is good, and so that kind of lines up. But still got after today. Worked out for like 2 hours. But anyways, my heart rate still dropped down to like 48 beats per minute, which is good. And these 97, like these high spikes, they could just be a misreading on the watch. Sometimes it's from a dream. I have to wake up to like go pee or something. But my respiratory rate looks good. And it's kind of averaging around 8 hours and 33 minutes. Breaded chicken nuggets, that'll be protein and carbs. Regular chicken breasts, and just some broccoli for greens and fiber. For those of you that are subscribing to the channel and following along this journey, thank you. I promise the videos are going to get better. The content will be better. And if anyone else is on their journey as well, losing fat and just getting in shape, it doesn't have to be perfect from day one. It's just about getting the ball rolling. The mental aspect of it is often overlooked and just focusing on the body, but the mentality, your central nervous system, everything plays such a huge factor into how do you recover. If your body feels safe, where it's going to allow your metabolism to burn an amount of fat, how you're going to show up for your workouts, how you're recovering from them. So this time around, I'm just making sure that I'm really, also taking care of the mental side of losing the body fat. Because before I've just focused on the physical part and just told my mind to shut up, but it's not a sustainable approach, and there's a better way to do it, and I'm doing that on this one. It's not about comparing yourself to people online is what I've learned. It's about looking in the mirror and saying, how am I going to beat that person today? I'm gonna have one more meal. It's gonna be chicken and rice, have a protein shake. So it was a good day. Biggest thing I need to do tonight is get good sleep. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Peace.